Welcome to our first division lesson. It made sense to me to back up the truck a little bit and take a look at what division actually is before we begin working with it. So today, let's answer these questions. What is division, and how does it relate to subtraction and multiplication? Well, you know what multiplication is. 6 taken 3 times is 18, or 6 times 3 is 18. And that actually means that 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18, because multiplication is repeated addition. Well, what if we looked at it from the other direction? If 6 times 3 is 18, how many times will 6 fit into 18? Or 18 divided by 6 is? What I'm really asking is, how many times can I subtract 6 from 18? So let's look at it that way. Here's the problem. 18 divided by 6 equals what? And like I said, what I'm really asking here is how many times can I subtract 6 from 18? Well, there's our 18. Let's see how many times we can take 6 out. Alright, so let's do 18, take away 6. 8 minus 6 is 2. 1 minus nothing is 1. Well, I'm not down to 0 yet, so let's keep going. Let's take 6 out again. Well, 12 minus 6 is 6. Let's take 6 out again. And now I'm down to 0. How many times was I able to take 6 out? Well, I see 1 here, and I see 1 here, and I see 1 here. I was able to take 6 from 18 3 times. So 18 divided by 6 is 3. Why? Because division is repeated subtraction. And if you'll write that statement into your notebook, that would be a good thing. Let's look at it again. Let's look at 12 divided by 3, or how many times can I subtract 3 from 12? Well, let's try. 12 minus 3 gives me 9. 9 minus 3 gives me 6. 6 minus 3 gives me 3. And 3 minus 3 gives me 0. How many times was I able to subtract it? Well, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I was able to subtract 3 from 12 4 times. Therefore, 12 divided by 3 is 4. So if you'll quickly and more neatly than I did jot that into your notebook, you'll have a real sense of what division actually means. So how does that relate to multiplication? Well, if multiplication is repeated addition and division is repeated subtraction, well, they're opposites, right? Because addition and subtraction are opposites. There you go. Well, these work in pairs, and your third grade teachers probably told you this. And 12 divided by 3 is 4. I can subtract 3 from 12 4 times. We also know that if I add 3 4 times, I get 12. These are opposite functions. They work together. What's better is I can even use that to check a division problem. Let's just pick one out of the air. Let's say, I don't know, let's say 15 divided by 5. How many times will 15 go into 5? 5, 10, 15. Yep. Check it to be sure. Is 5 times 3 15? 5, 10, 15. Sure enough, it is. So using the opposite function can help me to check my work when I'm done. That's pretty cool. So today we have answered the questions. What is division? It's repeated subtraction. How does it relate to subtraction and multiplication? It's repeated subtraction. And it's the opposite of multiplication. If you've got questions about the questions, jot those into your notebook and we will take care of them tomorrow.